So we back with another video. Today we're gonna be going over the best dribble animations in NBA 2K23. We're gonna be going over all dribble animations for all builds, whether you a swing, a guard, or a big. If you don't know what the guards is like under 6'4", swings is 6'5" to 6'9", bigs is 6'10" and up. I know a lot of new people got the game, but yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing in this video. We're gonna be going over all different things. I will be dropping a video soon going over the best build in the game. But if you guys do want these videos to continue, just make sure to drop a like, make sure to drop a sub if you're new. Without further ado, no more talking. Let's hop into it. Alright, so first things first is dribble style. This is probably the most important thing that you got to do. This is how fast you're going to speed boost. This is going to be connecting to every single dribble move that you're going to do. In terms of dribble styles, depending on the heights and stuff, you're going to be able to get certain speed with balls. Speed with ball is going to be the only thing that's connected to dribble style besides height. You're not going to be having to worry about ball handle. All that's going to be all the other stuff. So depending on your speed with ball, that's the dribble style you're going to be able to do. So only people that can really get these 92 plus speed with balls is 6'6" and under. So if you're 6'6" and under and you have a 92 speed with ball, you can use Steph Curry. If you're actually no, 6'6" and under get the Kobe's, but the 6'4" and under get the 92 plus speed ball. I said that wrong. Hopefully I got that right. But yeah, 6'6" you can get the Kobe. 6'4" and under, which is pretty much just guard builds, the small guard builds. They can get the Stephen Curry. Those are some of the fastest ones in the game. Allen Iverson, if you like, I'm pretty sure 6'7" can get the Allen Iverson. And then there's some in here that's like 80, but you have to be. A lot of these are like for the 80 is like under 6'5". But yeah, you pretty much have to be under 6'5" for a lot of these. But depending on the speed of ball, depending on the height, you can get some of the best ones. So Curry 6'5" and under 6'6", you can get the Kobe. But when it comes to the best of the best, Michael Jordan. Now, the reason why Michael Jordan is best because look at the requirements. Only need a 75 speed with ball and under 6'10". And Michael Jordan is arguably the fastest. So when it comes to the Kobe, the Stephen Currys, the Allen Iversons, and even some other ones, they're all some very fast ones in here. It's just gonna be different ways of speed boost, and like the most natural, the most normal, the one that people are most used to, I guess you could say, is Michael Jordan. All right, next is the signature size up. Now, when it comes to signature size up, you got a little bit more to go over. So when it comes to small guards, they have the best ones. I think Derrick Rose is the best one. That's definitely my favorite one. That's the one I've been using for pretty much the past 2 years. Now, there are other ones that you could also use. You can use the Steve Francis, which is what a lot of people use, or you can use the Trae Young. Now, when it comes to being a little bit taller than that, I think the new one that they dropped in the Donovan Mitchell is actually one of the better ones that you can use if you're 6'5" to 6'9". But the ones that other people actually do use, they use like Dwayne Wade, Tracy McGrady, De'Aaron Fox, and all those are pretty decent. Now, I have seen some people using the Rafer Alston, but the only reason I ever really used it was because of the skip, and the skip can kind of be annoying sometimes if you're playing against like comp. So that's really just for fun uses. If you want to use that, use it. That's really on you. Now, when it comes to being like a actual taller person, I think Rajon Rondo is up there. Even if you're 6'5" to 6'9", you could actually consider Rajon Rondo. That's actually one of the more underrated ones overall in the entire game. All right, next is the size up escape package. Now, when it comes to size up escape package, it's gonna be kind of similar to the dribble styles, but this is really more so for like ball handle. So a lot of this stuff is gonna be under 6'10". So a lot of this stuff you're gonna be able to use no matter what. If you are 6'9", 6'8", 6'7", it just really depends now on your ball handle. So if you are 6'7", you can actually use like the Damian Lillard, the Kyrie Irving, but you can't use the Stephen Curry, the Trae Young. Those are the two best ones in the game. Only ones that can use that is 6'6" and under builds. So yeah, you can use that as long as you have a 92 plus. You can't get that unless you're 6'6" and under. Now, when it comes to the Damian Lillard, the Kyrie, I think the Kyrie takes a little bit more skill than any of the other good ones in the game. But if you actually do master it, it is one of the best ones. It also does have the hot back that a lot of people do love. The Damian Lillard is probably my favorite one overall in the game because I really like using the 6'7s over like any of the other guard builds personally. But when it comes to other builds besides those, like if you're a 6'8", I'm gonna be honest, you just gotta go with anything that's a 6'7", or not the 6'7", but 6'9s get, which are pretty much the most popular builds, and that's gonna be pretty much like the Kobe's, the KD's, the PG's, the LeBrons, the what's his name, John Walls. All those are gonna be really dependent on you. I think the LeBron has the best hot bat. The John Wall has probably the best crabs. But it's really on you how you want to go about that on the size up escape packages. All right, next is going to be the moving crossover. Now, for the moving crossover, I personally like to go with Jordan Poole. I've been running Russell Westbrook a lot more lately, but Jordan Poole is like just something different that I like to use, and I've been using it for a little while now. Now, when it comes to other ones that you can use, I think the Donovan Mitchell, the Zach LaVine, the Lonzo Ball, the James Harden, Michael Jordan, and Bron are probably like the actual better technical ones, but they're like, it's just not fast. I think the James Harden, the Lonzo Ball, the Zach LaVine, all those are just very, very fast ones. Chris Paul, John Wall, very, very fast ones. But if you want something that's a little bit more meta, I definitely would have to recommend Russell Westbrook the most. All right, next, the moving behind the back. I think this is by far the best one, pro. A lot of people do use Damian Lillard. Some people even use Scottie Pippen because it kind of is similar to pro. I guess I've been using pro all year, so I'm just used to it. But like, it just doesn't seem as good, nearly as good as pro. You know how they would always have that one behind the back that was by far the best moving behind the back year after year, and it would be something that was similar to it, and it just wasn't as good. That's kind of how I feel about Scottie Pippen and pro. All right, next is the moving spin. All right, so for moving spins, the only reason I use this is for spin backs. If you're not using it for spin backs, you do get a spin back in every single moving spin. The basic moving spin is the most popular one because you get more than one. You only get one in pretty much all the other ones though, depending on your ball handle. Now, if you're not really a spin back guy, maybe you like using momentum spin, maybe you want to just do moving spins in general, I think you can go with a lot of the other ones like the Pennies, the LeBrons, the Jokic, the Steve Nash, the Kevin Durant, but that's really on you. All right, next is the moving hezzy. This is pretty simple for me. Luka Doncic, pretty much similar to how I was saying the moving behind the back. I think that's by far the best moving behind the back. I think the Luka is by far the best one. Kevin Durant is kind of a really good one too. LaVine are two really good ones, but like, I don't know. I guess I've been using this since season 1. I kind of just favor it the most. But yeah, it even has an easier requirement than KD, which I think is the second best one. So yeah, I would definitely say Luka Doncic. All right, and moving step back, this is, in my opinion, by far the best one. But if you want to go like throwback with it, go like 17, 16, 15 vibes for your hezzy or whatever you want to say step back. They had that little move from back in those days or years of 2K, which was kind of like the goated years of 2K. So if you want to be able to use that, you can do that with Kyrie Irving. It's not as overpowered as it used to be, but you can do that move and it'd be really, really fun. James Harden has a really good snatchback. Jimmy Butler is good for like speed boosting, but with the adrenaline boost, it's not as good as it was last year. I just think Luka Doncic for everything that you really want to do. If you don't want to waste adrenaline boost and be able to do your stuff, be able to get your dribble off, if you want to be able to do standstill jump shots after every time you do one, all that type of stuff, go with Luka Doncic. Also, Jason Tatum is like a glitch in the game where you can like apparently do like a step back a certain way, and you can like get a faster speed boost after you do one step back and keep building with it. But that's really more so for the Jason Tatum hop jumper, not the step back. So I may be tweaking on that. All right, next is the triple threat style. For the triple threat style, in my opinion, the best one is Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has the best triple threat style in the game. I think the triple threat style is the most underrated package in the game because it's so many different animations you can get in this one package. You can get your pump fakes, you can get your pump fake passes in here, you can get your jab steps, you can get rhythm dribbles out of this. It has a wide variety of stuff. I'm gonna be honest, in terms of like basketball game, when it comes to like all the small things, I think 2K did a really good job with a lot of animation stuff this year. When it comes to post, when it comes to triple threat, I think there's a lot of underrated things when it comes to NBA 2K23 that kind of gets taken for granted. But I will admit that this game can be very, very boring, but I think there's some very underrated aspects of this game that a lot of people don't use. All right, next is the pass style. In my opinion, the best pass style is none. I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty much LeBron James, but a little bit slower, but it's like, I've went over this time and time again on the pass style stuff. I even have a pass style video. I like LaMelo Ball. I like the Magic Johnsons, the Stephen Currys, but I think none is the best one. I think it combines everything and encompasses everything into one pass style. It doesn't do too much, but at the same time, the passes are very fast. At the same time, it doesn't really affect your teammates' jump shots that much. It does everything that you really could ask for in a pass style. But if you want to go on the flasher side, Jason Williams, Magic Johnson, LaMelo Ball, definitely. Like, if you're not a guard, LeBron James is definitely in that debate as well. But like, yeah, I think none is my favorite pass style in the game. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys want more videos like this, go ahead, like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be the first at every one of the videos. Share this video to anybody, and I mean anybody you think would help. I'm trying to go crazy on the channel for y'all boys. Y'all didn't seem to really mess with the last video. I put a lot of time into that video. I'm gonna be honest. That really just goes to show the videos you put the most time into sometimes just don't seem to work out that much. So I'm trying to figure out a way I can give y'all like testing VC glitch level content, but at the same time, y'all actually want to see that stuff. So I don't know if that's what y'all want to see or not. Put in the comments down below what other videos y'all want from me, whether it be the dunk video, whether it be whatever that case may be. That's really on y'all what y'all want to do. But without further ado, man, that's going to be it in this video. If you guys want more, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications, all that good stuff out the way. Without further ado, it's your boy Fitz. And out the bit, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
So I was checking my analytics. Even with 100K, we still have 80% of you guys not subscribed. I don't know what else I gotta do. Now, if you guys want to get more in touch with me, you can join the Discord. But how you watching my videos and not subscribe? Subscribe! It's that simple.